Hello everyone, I am Aditya Chorage and my teammate Samir Yadav. Today we are presenting our internship project completed at Emertxe Information Technologies. Our project is electric vehicle dashboard with ADAS simulation using STM32. The main objective of this project is to simulate an electric vehicle dashboard that displays a real-time vehicle information and provides advanced driver assistance system. Features such as obstacle detection, collision warning, and fault monitoring. During our internship, we learn the fundamentals of embedded system and gain practical experience with STM32 microcontroller. Instead of learning only theory, we work on a real embedded application. Throughout the internship, we learn embedded C programming, UART communication, time burst, GPIO programming, sensor interfacing, interrupt handling, and integration of different software models to build a complete project. And this internship help us to understand how embedded software is developed for real world applications. Before discussing the project, let me briefly explain what an embedded system is. An embedded system is a computer designed to perform one specific task. Unlike our personal computer, it is dedicated to a particular application. Example: washing machine, microwave, AC, automobiles, and smart TVs. In our project, the STM32 works as an embedded system that continuously monitor and process vehicle information. The controller used in this project is STM32 F103C8T6, commonly called as Blue Pill board. It is based on ARM Cortex M3 processor running at 72 MHz. It provides peripherals such as GPIO, UART, ADC, timers, PWM, and interrupts, making it suitable for embedded application. In our project, the STM32 acts as the brain of the entire system. It continuously calculates vehicle parameters, processes sensors information, check for faults, and sends all the data to the dashboard using UART communication. The objective of this project is to simulate an electric vehicle dashboard with ADAS functionality. The system continuously monitor important parameters like vehicle speed, battery percentage, motor temperature, motor torque, vehicle range, obstacle distance. It also detects unsafe conditions and display warning whenever necessary. The goal is to demonstrate how an embedded controller manages different vehicle parameters in real time.
Now let us see the components which are used here. The first component is potentiometer. The potentiometer consists of acceleration pedal, brake pedal, SOC, and temperature. The second component is ultrasonic sensor. Front sensor, left sensor, and the right sensor. These sensors continuously measure obstacle distance. Front sensor is used for forward collision warning. Left and right sensors are used for blind spot detection. The third component is LED. The first LED is collision warning LED, and the second is for the left blind spot, and third is the right blind spot, and the fourth LED is for fault. And here we are using a virtual terminal. The virtual terminal displays all transmitted UART data for debugging purpose, and the buzzer gives an audible alert whenever a critical condition occurs. Now, let us see what are the things our Python dashboard contains. First, speedometer. The speedometer displays current vehicle speed in km per hour. When accelerator increases, speed increases. When brake is applied, speed decreases. Battery percent. The battery percentage shows remaining battery capacity. As the vehicle accelerates and consumes power, battery percentage slowly decreases. Range. Range estimates how far the EV can travel with the available battery. As battery decreases, remaining range also decreases. EV matrices. This section shows several live parameters: torque, acceleration, brake percentage, motor temperature, alarm status, fault code, signal status. Speed graph continuously stores previous speed values and displays speed variation over time. The bird eye view section represents the surrounding of the vehicle, the front obstacle, right obstacle, vehicle position, distance values, time to collision. Time to collision means the estimated time before the vehicle reaches the front obstacle. The obstacle distance decreases or vehicle speed increases, time to collision becomes smaller. Alarm. Alarm changes according to system condition. The conditions are none, advisory, warning, or critical. Now let us see about ADAS system. ADAS stands for Advanced Driver Assistance System. Our project includes front collision warning, blind spot detection, distance measurement, time to collision, alarm priority, and fault detection. These features improve vehicle safety by warning the driver before dangerous situations occur. Now let us see about the fault management. The system continuously monitors battery, motor temperature, collision condition. If any parameter exceeds its safer limit, the fault manager activates immediately. The dashboard displays the fault and warning alarms are generated. Now let us see the whole demonstration of a project. How does it look like?
Now I will demonstrate the project. First, I will increase the acceleration pedal. You can observe that acceleration percentage increases, motor torque increases, vehicle speed increases, battery starts reducing slowly, speed history graph start updating. Now I will apply brake. Brake percentage increases, vehicle speed gradually decreases, motor torque reduces, regenerative braking is simulated. Now I will decrease the front sensor distance. Obstacle comes closer. A time to collision decreases. A collision warning become active. Dashboard alarm changes to warning or critical. Collision LED turns on. Now I will move the left obstacle closer. Left blind spot detection becomes active. Left LED turns on. Similarly, bringing an object near to right sensor activates a right blind spot detection. Now I will increase motor temperature. Once the temperature crosses the safety limit, fault detection activates. A fault code appears on dashboard. Alarm becomes critical. Yellow fault LED turns on.
Now let us see about the STM32 code. The main.c file acts as the controller of the entire project. It initializes all hardware and software modules, periodically updates the EV parameter and sensor data using timers, performs ADAS and fault detection, processes UART commands, and continuously sends real-time information to the dashboard. Now let us see about the UART communication. Communication between STM32 and the dashboard is performed using UART. UART continuously transfers all vehicle information such as speed, battery percentage, torque, motor, temperature, obstacle distance, collision warning, alarm priority, and fault status. The dashboard receives this information and updates every parameter in real time.
During development, we faced several challenges like understanding STM32 peripherals, UART communication, synchronizing STM32 with Python dashboard, integrating multiple software modules, debugging embedded applications. By solving these problems, we improve our debugging and embedded programming skills. Through this internship, we learn EmbeddedC, STM32 programming, UART communication, sensor interfacing, interrupt programming, timers, embedded debugging, system integration, and project development.
Now, let us see about the future scope. Future improvements include real electric vehicle hardware, CAN communication, battery management system, GPS integration, IoT monitoring, Bluetooth connectivity, mobile application, and AI-based driver assistance. So at last, I will like to conclude our project. This internship helped us understand real-time embedded system development. We successfully designed an electric vehicle dashboard with ADAS simulation using STM32. The project combines embedded programming, sensor simulation, fault detection, UART communication, and a Python-based graphical dashboard to demonstrate the behavior of a modern electric vehicle. This completes our presentation here. Thank you for your valuable time. We will happy to answer your questions.